Alright, today we are going to go deeper in the woods. I haven't been seeing anything that I want to see, and I decided I got to change it up already, and the season just started. Normally, like I said, down in the bottom is on my left, on my right hand side of my food plot. Then you got my food plot in the middle. Then on the left side is between well, all of them is between other people's food plots, but this one on the left side, I got more woods on that side than I do on the right side before you get somebody else's food plot. And the person who hunts on the left side hadn't been hunting that side of his food plot, or even his food plot. He got some land up the road, and he hadn't been hunting that area. So with me not seeing those deers on the right side, and me, I normally hunt on the left side later in the season, and I would catch those deers grouped up over there on the left side. So I think they're probably doing that now already. And plus, with some of the deers trying to show some rut activity going on, I want to go over there earlier than I normally would, but just because I haven't seen nothing, I need to change it up already. So we're going to go on the left side of my food plot today, and we're going to go down in there, and where I used to set up at, we even going to go farther than that. I'll put something on the screen. There's what I call a bedding area on the back side of my food plot. It's like 27 acres. It runs from one side all the way down past the left side, and goes down to the main road. So my food plot butts up to that, and so those deers could come out any side of that food plot, left, right, up the middle. It just depends on how they feel that day. So like I said, I'm just basically changing it up and see if I can catch those deer slipping this early in the season, because nobody's been on the left side as far as I know. In our club, you can't hunt somebody else's spot till 2 weeks in the gun season. This is the second week, so next week somebody could come hunt your spot if you're not in your spot. So you better get it all in right now, or somebody's going to come get your deer. Basically what it is if you're not here. So, but it's not a big deal, because I haven't seen it, even on camera, to be crazy about. So that's why we're going to change it up. So we're going to get spray down. I went to Walmart before I got here. Got some of this. I just seen this Tinks, this earth scent, cover scent. And I'm going to use this for the first time today. It's an awful small bottle, but it's earth scent, which is always good. And I knocked all the cobwebs and spiders off my old stand here. So hopefully we can get that in there. My camera bag, my camera arm, all that kind of stuff. And like I said, it's probably, from this spot, it's probably half a mile walk in there. And it's hot too. Did I mention it was hot too? It's probably about 75 degrees, which this time of year has been kind of hot. We do have a little breeze, but it's still hot. And I'm getting an early start today, and it's 2:23. Normally I wouldn't go into the woods like 4 o'clock, but I know I had to take all this stuff in there. And plus, I want to look first before I set up, to try to find some signs or anything that lets me know that the deer's been in that area. And plus, I might run into something, because the deer's been moving later and later. That's what I've been seeing on my cameras anyway. So we're going to stop talking, and we're going to get to hunting. We'll meet you when I get down in the woods. I'm just looking around at the ground here. You can see it's all pushed around. There's a scrape on this trail. I don't know if you can see that. Up on this limb right here. But that is from the deers. It's gotta be an acorn tree right here. This is just from the deers eating all the acorns in this area. So that's the kind of sign I'm looking for. A scrape. I seen a rub up on the hill right there that was real fresh. And I'm pretty sure I can find another rub somewhere right in here. That's an old one on that tree right there. I don't know if you can see that deer trail going up through there. I'm gonna go a little higher than that. I'm liking this area, but like I said, this is where I hunted at last year. Just down the trail right there, just a little bit. It's kind of open. Like I said, you can see a good little ways in every direction. But I want to push farther in. It's real crunchy. Nothing's gonna sneak up on you, that's for sure. And I'm not gonna sneak up on anything either. I want to get on the other side of this thick tree line. Because I was able to get over there last year, but I didn't. So I wanted to see what exactly going on over there. But this is where I've seen deers. You can get to the creek easier right here. That's probably one reason. It's not as steep. Alright, we are finally set up. And I think I made a good decision because I can see not 360, but if I had just threw a number out there, I would say 200 degrees around me. And I got a feeling most of the time those deer's gonna come out behind me because it's thick right there. But I can see to my right probably 50, 60 yards maybe. And I think that's, like I said, the bedding area is on that side. I'm overlooking a creek. And if they want to take a drink of water, they coming this way. So it's a little bit after 3:30. It's 3:38. So it took us an hour to get in here and find a spot to get in. Then actually get up the tree and get set up. So I think this is good timing. So we're just gonna keep our eyes peeled and see if anything comes through here, because I feel good about this spot, because like I said, I've never hunted right here, right in this general area. I've walked through here once or twice, but I haven't hunted here. And I feel like those deers could come out anywhere around me. So hopefully that keeps me awoke for a little while anyway. But we're gonna see what happens. Well, it's been a slow evening. I've seen one squirrel, and that's all. Like I said, I know I can cover like 200 yards of this woods right here, and I haven't even heard like one walking or anything anywhere between where I can see or hear. Um, don't know. Don't know. I really just don't know. All we can do is keep hunting. Eventually they'll show up somewhere. They have to. If I stay in the woods long enough, I will see something. Or acorns in the morning. Something. Something. It's got to be some pattern that these deers are running on, and I hadn't figured it out yet. So, like I said, we're just gonna keep hunting for this next hour or so and see what happens. If nothing, we just come back in the morning and try it again. Alright guys, we are set up again here on the left side of my food plot. And it's kind of cool this morning, and it's a real heavy dew on the trees, so it sounds like it's raining, but it's just the dew falling off the limbs and leaves and all that stuff, making it sound like it's raining. But other than that, like I said, it's still early. I haven't seen anything. I've been kind of aggressive on this grunt call, trying to get some action going. I've heard probably like 3 shots already this morning, and it's 7:51, so it is getting on in the morning, but I don't know. Like I said, I've been beating myself up about this setup. I mean, it looks real nice, but I walked past all the sign when I came into this left side of the food plot here, and I've been thinking about that. I walked right past all the signs and scraping and rubbing and came down here for something that looks good. If I don't see nothing by the time the morning's hunting over with, I'm going to take the stand and move back up to the front where I seen all the sign at. Because I should have set up on the sign. And that's been rattling around in my head ever since yesterday. But other than that, not much going on. Like I said, it's just being aggressive on these calls and see if I can try to make something happen. There's another one coming. Well, we're getting some action going here. Those 3 does came by. That first one came by. She was probably only like 20 yards from me, just across this creek. If I'd had a bow, I could have smoked her. And the other 2, they was 30 yards. So, but I mean, I'm glad to see them come right down beside this creek here. But I didn't notice the doe until he got kind of close. I mean, just coming around the bend. Like I said, with all this dew falling out the trees, yesterday, all the leaves were crunchy. So, but with that morning dew on them, I guess it didn't quiet them up. But that makes me think that if a buck did come through here, we come the same way. Because I do have a nice fresh rub across the creek here, just on one tree that I see. But at least we have had some action this morning. I started hearing the gunshots going off, and next thing you know, I look up and here come a doe. Then she gets on by, and I was going to talk to you guys about it. And look, there was 2 more coming. So let's see if something else comes through here. Hopefully it's that big boy come through here, following those does. The action is getting even better. That was the first buck come by. I mean, that hadn't been 7-8 minutes. I sprayed a good couple of mists of this in the air, and next thing you know, that buck come running behind from the hill behind me, and I'm sitting here like this, and I couldn't even move because he was right below me. I mean, I could have spit on his back. He was that close. And I guess he was. I got a little scent wick up down there on the one of those trees. I got some tinks on it. And I got one up in the tree right here above my head. And then, like I said, I've been spraying this. It's just got a little mist top on it where you can just mist it. So I've been doing that every now and then, and that time I sprayed it pretty good. And I guess that what got him coming down here, or maybe it's the does, I don't know, but he showed up, so that's a good thing. Now we just need that big boy to come through here. So I'm gonna quiet up and keep on hunting here, so hopefully something else goes on. Well, the action has cooled down for right now. I haven't seen nothing else since we seen that last buck come by here. That's probably been about an hour and a half, so I'm gonna get down and get back to the camp. I'm gonna check a couple cameras before I get back that way. So, but this area, I mean, it produced, and they come from where I thought they was gonna come from. So I guess we'll give it another chance or two and see if it can produce a decent sized buck out of here. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna call it, and like always, we out of here. Thanks for watching.